What inspires me to be a nurse is initially from my mom. She works in healthcare. She's always taught me, take care of other people as if they're your own.
My why is my daughter, my first daughter. Her name was Ansley Grace. I actually had her premature at 21 weeks, and she lived for about an hour and a half. I believe that that experience impacts the way I treat my patients, and that I'm more caring, more understanding, and more loving with them.
I like to be there during people's most difficult times, just to show them a little bit of hope, a little bit of light, and treat them the way that I would like my family to be treated if they were in the hospital.
Now we would like for you to read a letter that one of your patients wrote for you.
I wanted to take an opportunity to commend a person on your staff.
My wife, June, arrived at the ER due to being unable to breathe.
My father was diagnosed with CKD, CHF, and stage 4 lymphoma. He was a very sick man.
I was admitted at 29 weeks pregnant due to complications of bleeding from the placenta. I was told I would need to stay in the hospital until delivery.
We are a very big, close Italian family who entered your hospital facing the fact that we were going to lose one of the matriarchs of our family.
You helped ease our anxiety, and I could see that you genuinely cared for me and our baby.
Your nursing staff is exemplary, and leading the way was Maria. She was caring, loving, cheerful, knowledgeable, and very professional.
Tyler took excellent care of our Nana, treating her with compassion and dignity.
Chris was working that day. His presence helped me so much in the process of saying goodbye to my dad. I don't know if he knows just how much of an impact he had.
Talia started breathing face to face and nose to nose with June, saying, "Come on, Jude, breathe, breathe," all the while screaming for a respirator.
By the time it was time to move him to hospice, I was at peace. I'm at peace that for his last breaths, I was by his side.
Losing a family member, especially one as important as our Nana, was so difficult, but being treated with such compassion was immeasurable.
I thank you for having her here for me, and I just thought someone should know and commend her for her great service.
Talia performed at an extraordinarily high level. Lo and behold, when June went back to the ER, Talia performed in the same exceptional manner. Outstanding.
Thank you for caring for us like we were family, and that is exactly what you all have become, family.
I am grateful to whatever higher power is out there that he ended up being the one who was there that day.
We would like to thank Tyler and recognize him for not only his excellent nursing care for Nana, but also the utmost support he gave our family. As hard of a process this was for us, it was sure made brighter having Tyler by our sides. Thank you, Tyler. That's really sweet.
Makes me want to cry. It makes my heart happy to know that I was able to be there for Chloe and her family during their difficult time.
To see somebody else on the other end actually experience the benefit of it is, I don't ever get to see that. So that is absolutely wonderful.
Reading something like this makes me feel like my purpose was achieved, and that I made that difference, and that I brought that hope to the patient. So I'm at a loss for words, really.
It makes me feel appreciated. It makes me feel like I'm actually making a difference.
Getting a letter like this really makes the hard days not so hard. This is why we do what we do. To help people on their worst days of their life. Absolutely.